Right.
Oh my goodness.
So we have a challenge here to this is a challenge for Kate and Kathleen, but I think this is a perfect challenge for Tally and I. Tally, you are familiar with Kate and Kathleen give horrible advice.
Yes.
This is a challenge for Kate and Kathleen Bracket, or who's ever around, to give terrible advice, craft along items they'd like to see in the future. So how good is it for you to do this? And I think that we need to get Maya and Corey involved to give even more horrible advice. So you guys are familiar with the
I can only give good advice. So.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so Maya and Corey, you guys are familiar with how this game goes, right? It's basically an improv game. Like, the last time we did this here, somebody was talking about their cat being constipated, so I said you have to turn your cat 3 times around clockwise, not counterclockwise, because that kills the cat. So it's like that kind of bad level of advice. But this is specifically about craft along items. So Chad, if you have any questions about crafts that you want to, might have craft questions about Desert Bus, here we have all of these lovely ladies here to give you the best advice about stuff.
What crafts can I do with this bunch of bananas that have become overripe?
Clean.
It'd make really good stuffing. If you're making it all, it's nice and squishy. So it'd make really great stuffing. Just cram it in there.
Absolutely.
As much as you can.
Banana bread.
Possibly go wrong.
Yep.
Banana
Especially if it's a crocheted item, because then it'll come squeezing out of the little holes in the crochet and it'll look all creepy and stuff. Great.
Oh yeah, that's like a make your own
easier.
like oozy slime beast.
Yeah.
Thing. That'll ship perfectly and won't. And fruit flies will only add to the ambiance. Sounds amazing. There's also a voice you gotta kind of do. You gotta be like, okay, this is the bee's nest. So anyhow,
That'll be so good. What's the best crafting weapon?
Clearly scissors. Because you can use them to bludgeon people with.
And you should. If they get in your way and they interrupt your crafting, then you should just bludgeon the bejesus out of them, right in the jugular if you can, because then they will not bother you ever again.
I gotta give a hand up to the crochet hook. People don't think much about the crochet hook, but that goes right into an eye socket. You don't ever see that coming. You are not expecting that to go in your eye. The flight security people are not going to take away crochet hooks, but they should.
Oh, what crafts can I do with live bees?
Oh my God, there's so many live bee options.
I can't even tell you. Yeah, what can't you do with live bees?
But I have to say, bees, very overdone. We've seen a lot of bee stuff in the chat. I think where crafts are truly moving is wasps.
I gotta say, I've been thinking about the bees thing, and I think the bees would make a really good baby rattle. They're noisy.
Oh.
Yeah, in a glass jar.
Brilliant.
Right, in a glass jar.
Yeah.
Put them near your newborn.
Yeah, yes. And then they can shake them for the noise. You know, and try to take the lid off. For the hand movements.
Bumblebees are really soft.
And they're soft if you get
they're fuzzy.
in.
They're fuzzy.
It's true.
You can eat them, I guess.
Protein?
Edible.
Protein.
All natural, organic.
Organic.
Sorry to jump in.
No, it's good. It's good.
Especially if they're artisanal bees. And you know what? If you submit your idea to fill a rattle with bees for the craft along, and somebody else has already done that, so it gets denied, you can just do a different craft and fill your box with bees when you ship it. Just fill that entire box with bees.
The fuzziness adds to the padding.
Extra
value.
Absolutely. And the sound.
Yeah.
And the sound.
It won't be
Forget the
suspicious to customs at all. It'll be fine. Fine. Great. You'll have the most original craft along item.
It's always people that shake the boxes to try to figure out what it is, but this way you can
They'll
hide
know.
what is actually in the box.
As Furbaz says, bees are the ultimate sweetener because they make honey.
Yeah.
Well, that would be good for the babies, right? Because the bees can make the honey in the jar.
Honey has health
Oh,
benefits.
yes. It all ties.
Oh, Akri says, do you have any crafts for bees?
Aside from making hives?
Tiny respirators, so they don't get the fungus.
Bee bonnets.
That's right, so they don't get the bee plague. The bee plague's going to kill us all.
Anything that shakes them and that like gets them really, really excited is the best thing for bees. I've heard at least. And the way you know you're doing that right is if the entire swarm starts beating their wings a little faster and the whole buzz pitches up slightly, you know you're doing it perfectly. That is like the ultimate good for bees. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a Dear Dr. Crafters, what was it? Oh, my crafts won't stop screaming. What do? You haven't stabbed them enough then! Stab them more!
Yeah, we can
Or
only...
at bees.
Oh, yeah, we
Or
can
at
only
bees.
accept crafts that are completely dead. If your craft along item arrives alive, we will have to send it back to you. I'm very sorry, but we have very strict rules around that.
We will charge you shipping.
With the exception of bees. Bees are the special case scenario.
Bees are like the added packing material around a craft. They're not a...
They're not so much a live thing as they are mobile packing peanuts.
Would you say that making crafts out of bees then would be like recycling and reusing? It would be good for the environment? Like
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And add to the biodegradability of your craft along item.
Absolutely.
They asked what they should do with old prescription medication. Like somebody said they had all kinds of bottles
that
of
one.
old prescription
Eat it
medication.
as quickly
As you possibly can.
Again, I'm gonna go with the same theme, but you could
Yeah.
make like an
You don't
advent
want that to end
calendar,
up in a
right? You
landfill.
could,
Oh, and those are the treats.
right? A little advent calendar.
Smoothies.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a different, like, this is more of a baking thing, but you've seen those things where people are like, oh, I've got all this leftover like mini candy bars, and then they melt them all down into like a fudge. You do that with some candy or some chocolate, but then you like crush up all your prescription medication, mix it all together so it's like colorful sprinkles on top. And then it's a surprise. Who knows what'll happen when you eat one?
Do it like edible
So don't
confetti.
throw out those old pills. There
No.
are uses for them.
Absolutely
Or
keep them.
put them in an ice cube tray, add some water, freeze them, add them to your drinks later.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my
that's
God,
so
that's a great
whimsical,
idea.
Corey. Oh
And
my
then
gosh, you should put that on Pinterest.
Because then they won't expire. Frozen
exactly.
meds expire,
Frozen
right?
things don't expire.
But frozen things don't expire. She was breaking at the advent calendar, and then it's just gone from there.
Crafting for Rob Ford.
Crafting for Rob Ford,
Okay.
a brain.
Yeah.
Oh, he.
Well, would you even
I think
start?
he's a fan of like glass work.
I'm kidding.
You know what he needs? You need to craft him a Mod Podged collage tray. You need to get some
Of all
Playboy
his
magazines.
favorite media clippings.
Yeah, or some Playboy magazines, and you cut out all of the naked ladies, and you Mod Podge all those little figures onto a tray, and then he can do his lines of coke right off of that.
I was also.
I know.
I think Corey's going, but I was thinking for Rob Ford, we could help him with his next campaign, right? We could do campaign posters. You know, because I think his next slogan should be, I need another crack at it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
No, that was
Sorry,
good.
Sally.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Sally.
No, that's
I know
good.
how much you
That's
love those
beautiful.
puns. I
That's
know.
good. So
Sorry,
good.
Corey. You had an idea for Rob Ford?
Well, it was just like with the posters, you could like staple little packages of
The prescription medication.
Oh, reduce, reuse, recycle.
That's so
Upcycling.
smart.
Crafting upcycling.
He'd never post them though.
Oh.
Too many children for this.
That's okay. All right. I think
I'm
that's
a daddy, everybody.
I like
I
how
think that's enough bad craft advice.
I like how some
Do not
people
make
in
any
the
of
chat
those.
agree with me of your bad punning.
Oh my
Bad
gosh.
puns.
Oh, Bill, I haven't even started to tell my bad puns, and you know